Hi guys, I'm here. This is Liz with 143 Handmade, and I am here today to use up some of my bits that, you know, get stuck in the little boxes or whatever, to get them off the counter, off the desk, to keep them away from the cats, and then I end up with all of these little bits. So I'm here, we're going to do something. I was thinking page edge trims, possibly some clusters, something, you know, in that realm. Wasn't exactly sure what I was gonna do. Just gonna play. So I just got this sheet of adhesive cork and a Happy Mail swap, so I thought that that could be interesting as a base. This is my edge tearing, my fancy edge tearing ruler. It's fancy just because it has the two different edges that do the different like swoops, you know, so you can get them consistent. So I just decided I'm just going to take some book page, tear it apart. I don't know where my regular ruler is, so we're using this because this was within reach. And so we've got a handful to get started with. I figured these would be the bases, and then I would just layer some stuff up, you know, until I like what I've got, you know. Oh, that's too little, it's getting lost in there. I have some letters, these stacks, letter stacks that, you know, I never know what to do with, so maybe we'll just stick one on there. I don't know, like I said, I'm really not sure. I don't really have a set plan, just trying to use up the bits that I have. Excuse me. Let's see, what else do we have here? I've got some stickers. Let's get this stuff from the bottom of the box. Oh, look, I have a bobbin with some thread on it. Maybe we'll pull that thread off and use it, because it's not enough to put back in the machine. My machine would not work with that. It has your bobbin is low dealing notification thingy, and so when it gets this low, it just beeps at me like every 6 stitches. So I've got this bit of thread. This is just some actual thread. Don't need to have that out. So this is a bit of fabric that I stamped on. That looks kind of cool. I can move this stuff back a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. The bottom side kind of looks a little plain, like it needs something, little something down lower. Okay, that's kind of a big piece. Let's go ahead and throw that out of the way. Let's see, what do we got here? You know, it's funny, I have all these bits but nothing looks right. Isn't that funny how that works? I'm gonna put this. A little bit of a file folder that I glued some napkin onto. So if I put that there and then put this under, or maybe this should be under that. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, grabbing the glue. Oh, I'm almost out of glue. I have another one right there. I can just grab it. It's just right there. So, no worries. So, I know I've been really putting out a lot of the sewing videos lately, but I am still doing the junk journaling. Just nothing that's exciting to film. You know, it's all stuff I've shown you guys before. I've been working on getting some covers out. Oh, come here. Some covers into my Etsy shop, or not Etsy shop, the covers are just going into eBay. So, but yeah, always go check out the links if you're interested in buying something for me, you know, giving me that support. I have stuff on eBay and on Etsy, so go check it out if you're interested. I was thinking about doing that, signing up for that, you know, buy me a coffee thing, but I haven't made the time to really look into that. But if the link's there, that means I've got it set up. So there we go. Oh, I'm gonna just see, that's how my mat gets all gluey, that sort of thing. Right there. And then I think I have this letter A on top. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up that glue. Yep. So, but my son and I, my youngest son and I, have been really trying to get into a good groove now that the holidays are over. We got sidetracked by the holidays, but I mean, who doesn't? And then, but we're trying to get into a good groove because we would like to, our goal for this year is to sell 1,000 somethings. Not any one thing, you know, because we make a bunch of different little things, but by the end of the year we want to have moved 1,000 units. So I will keep you guys updated with that progress. It's not, you know, like, it's not one of those goals that, you know, anybody's going to be heartbroken if we don't get to, because we both know we don't have very much control over it. But we do have control over how much product we have out there. So we can't move 1,000 units without creating them, without getting it out there, is the thought process. And so we're trying to get 1,000 things, more than 1,000 things listed this year, so that way there's a better chance of actually selling 1,000 things. So I will have all kinds of stuff in my Etsy shop and eBay shop this year. Just trying to figure out, we're still trying to figure out what our niche is for sure, you know, and what we want to actually, you know, what we have time for, what we enjoy making, what we can make repetitively, what are just one-offs, you know, all those things. We're still learning, still new. But we're getting there. So there we go. It's funny, you know, sometimes you find yourself being quiet because you got to concentrate and line something up or whatever. I do try and keep up a pretty steady stream of chatter during these videos, but you know, it happens. Let's see. Is there enough thread here? I'm sure I can find enough little cording thread. Here's some more threads. Create like a bird's nesty kind of thing. And add that. Let's see. What if we put it this way? No, I don't want that. I don't want the words upside down. I know some people wouldn't mind, but let's see. If we put this thread nest on something, let's see, here's another like thready looking, ribbony looking thing. I think this one might just be a cluster. Might just be going cluster here. Let's go ahead and grab one of these M's just for the heck of it. I'll got this little bit of lace. And then a piece of vellum maybe? No, that's not quite big enough. It just gets lost back there. Here, just a piece of coffee stained paper. Kind of give it all something to hang on to. Okay. So yep, this one's becoming a cluster. You know, I never know. On days like this, when I create like this, I really don't know. So I'm gonna list this as a mass make Monday, but I'm just mass making stuff. I don't have a set item that I'm making. You know, a lot of times on these mass make Mondays, I'll have one thing that I make a bunch of. And that's, you know, I think that's the more traditional mass make Monday type video, but you know, sometimes we just mass make a bunch of stuff off of our desk, and it's a bunch of different things, but it is still mass making because you are getting in there and making a bunch of things all at one time. Let's see, I wonder. Okay, it feels like the glue came up and got all the way through there. I will add some more glue in a minute. I'm gonna let this dry, And then in a bit, I'll get out some, I have some teeny tiny beads, and I will glue a few little beads right there in the center. Kind of like bird's eggs. But, let's see, this guy just doesn't feel quite finished to me. Maybe, let's see, maybe a piece of this purple lace. My dogs are barking outside. I have some of my dogs outside, some are inside. I have 5. Well, 5 and a half. My daughter's dog lives here too, so, you know, he's only half mine because I only have half custody. So, and I will be right back. So, is it recording? No. Am I recording? Yes, okay. Sorry about that. It's at a weird angle. So, let's see, I don't want to pile up my finished ones. I don't want them to get glued onto anything. So, what was I? This is what I was doing. That's right. Gluing this bit of lace on. It doesn't take much, especially for lace. You know, we're not building houses here. I have to remind myself of that because I tend to over glue. I want things to stay where I put them. There we go. Because this fringy got glued on, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the glued bit so it stays nice and soft. And then maybe we just put that guy right there. I'm not even sure what this thing is, like if it was a button that I cut the shank off of, or if I just got it like this. I really don't even know. But it's cute. There we go. I'll set this one over here to the side. So let's see, let's grab another one. Really like how this edge got all like, blech, you know. That was a good word, huh? Let's see. Put this bit of lace. There's a tiny bit of pink on it. So, I don't know, that doesn't show up very well. This term shows up really well on paper. So yeah, we'll glue a bit of that down. Oh, so, but yeah, I will be doing, for those of you that are interested and don't know, I'm doing a series about how I do my crazy quilts type projects. I don't know that I do true crazy quilting, but it's in that realm. It's that type of sewing, and then also crumb quilting if you're interested. I know not all journalers are sewists, you know, but in case you're interested, let's see, should I lift that and tuck that under real quick? Or would that just be too much fabric? I think that's too much fabric. Let's see what I have in here. This is from another Happy Meal swap from Art in Excess. I have all kinds of little doodads in here, so let's just dump them out and see what I got. There's a puzzle piece we could just stick on there. Some big sequins. No, I don't like the red with it. A broken button. Yeah, no, that's jumping out at me. Sam put me on there. Well, I don't know, that guy looks pretty good. I knew I saw it. A little turquoise heart. See, that's all kind of small though. That's my issue with it. Let's see. Let me grab one of my other bins so I can pick up these bits and drop them in the front of here. I'll grab them later at some point, I'm sure. These would be great in a shaker card. Might do that soon. Okay, that's the majority of it. Let's see, what else do I have stuffs in here? A little, I don't know. I honestly don't know what that is. I have some stickers. Yeah, I don't really want to go stickers today. There's a bunch of book plates. Yeah, none of that's jumping out at me. There's some free ephemera that I found online. I got from the paper outpost, I'm not sure which. There's some other little bits. Okay. Hopefully with that, I'll find something I like. Something I want to use. Yeah, because this guy just seems too small. I just don't feel like dealing with anything that little right now. This guy's going to be small enough, this little butterfly here. So, but yeah, we're going to be doing lots of stuff. You know, I'm not going to announce or do a flip through of every little thing that we do throughout the year, of course. Oh, I think I'm just going to leave that one like that. Simple. Go ahead and open this guy up. But yeah, so you don't have to worry about being bombarded with, you know, sales videos. I mean, I will do the occasional flip through, of course. Gotta show you, you know, so show the new viewers the type of products that I'm going to have available for those that have not seen my product before, of course. But so we'll probably do like a weekly update video kind of thing on what's available in the shop. I think that'll be good. Let's see here, let's use this super bright orange stripe right down the center. That'll give it a little stability, and it'll go with the napkin piece that I was wanting to throw on there. So remember, I do over glue, you know, so just only glue as necessary. You don't don't glue like me. You end up with glue everywhere. It's all over my hands, it's all over everything, it's everywhere. So yeah, I don't know why I'm just not very talkative today. Just in a weird mood, I guess. Trying to get everything done. Starting lots of new things all at once is, you know, it's tiring. I mean, it's great. I you know, my son and I are both, it's good. It's a really good change, but it's a little tiring. That's all. Okay, this is all one of those little foamy deals. I'm just going to tear off the foamy bit because the sticky was gone on it anyways, and just glue it down. You know why I can do that? Because it's my stuff. Yeah, you can do that with your stuff too. You can tear it up, use it however you want to. Doesn't matter how they made it. Doesn't matter. It's your stuff. So that's an interesting little one. I really don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just kind of playing with what's in front of me. I don't have a plan. You know, I got this in another Happy Meal. Lighthouses aren't really, not really into the nautical thing. I sunburn really easy. So we don't do a lot of like water sports or anything like that. You know, even my son, my oldest son, he does go fishing a lot, and that's cool, but I don't go with him. It's all outside where I can get burned or bit. I have a decent amount of allergies, not like boy in a plastic bubble level or anything, but close. It seems like some days, And so I just don't risk it a lot of the time. I'll just hide. Just stay hidden in the house. Just feel safer. Go ahead and stick that on there. And let's see, what if we just put this just across the top? No, that looks funny because it cuts off one of them. Nope. I think that's a good idea for a different one, but not for this one. Let's see. Have this blue teak fabric. So here, should we just leave it plain? I think I'm just going to leave that one plain. Let's see, grab another edge piece. This one has a list of numbers on it. That's interesting. Let's see, do I even need paper? Can I just do a fabric one? I bet I could. Just do fabric. I don't know, I like the paper. It gives it a little something. It can become a tuck that way. I'm going to start there, but I'm definitely not leaving it just that plain. But gotta start somewhere. So, stick this guy down. That fuzzy edge out. There we go. And then maybe do this polka dot on top. No, I don't like that, and I don't want to cover up the numbers that much. Let's see. What about this little bit of lace? Because that way the numbers will still show some. No, don't like it. Well, what if we just leave it like that? Or add the lace. Yeah, I like that. I'll just add the lace right on top. Let me find the other end though, because there we go. So, do you guys ever have days like that where you just, you know, you're just in a weird mood, just kind of quiet? Don't really know, like nothing's wrong, you're not like sad or anything, just quiet. Just want a quiet day. My dogs are for the most part cooperating, you know. Maybe it's the snow, maybe that's what it is. I always like to take some good walks in the snow, and I haven't been able to because it's been so icy, because, you know, just because it's snowing doesn't mean it's icy. But this time it's been really icy, and I think I've mentioned before that I have some very minor, like I hurt my back a long time ago, and it causes issues, and I really don't like to fall. I mean, not that anybody does, but like I'm like scared that another fall would be, you know, significant for me. So you know, whenever it's gross outside, I tend to just stay in the house just to be on the safe side. Oh, doesn't show up good enough. Let's see, what if we did go ahead and do one? I'll just use the paper as kind of a guide for how long to make it. Because, I mean, I can always adjust it once I actually go to install it in a book. And we'll just start with this brown. I think this one, I'm just going to sew right down the center. So, let's see. We go ahead and add this, but like just as an element, not as the base. And then when I sew, I will make sure to catch that and hold everything together. That way I don't have to glue it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. Just like that, or do we want to add more? You know, Add that on the top there. Just add that kind of sticking out from behind. And maybe another letter just because I have them and I'm trying desperately to use them up. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now how do I get it to the sewing machine? That is the question. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab just this other sheet of paper here. Set it on there and set this. I have a bench here next to me, and so I'll just set it next to me on the bench. So let's see, I've been going for about half an hour, so let's see what we've made so far. Let's do this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 page edge trims, a cluster, and then another one set up to sew. So it wasn't like a, you know, super productive one, but I did use up some of the bits on my paper, on my desk, and I got some other bits put away. So this will probably all just kind of get shoved back into that box, and then I will do this again on another day, you know, until I use it up. I might go ahead and add some sewing on most of those too. But yes, don't forget to like and subscribe, and go check out eBay and Etsy if you're interested. And, you know, purchasing anything, and I have different stuff available all the time, so I'm not gonna like try and tell you what's available at the moment, because, you know, I don't know exactly when you're gonna be watching this video compared to, you know, when I put it out. But, you know, I always have my goal is to always have junk journal covers out for sale, as well as I'm gonna do a release of at least half a dozen junk journals each month. We'll see. That's the basic goal for now. Journals available all the time, and junk journals done on a release. Sorry, that's very distracting. I don't know what that was that came on it like that, and I'm sure it's part of just the jute, you know, because jute is just like that, but it was weird looking. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. Please feel free to share where appropriate, you know, share my videos. See, I kind of like that. I wonder if I can capture that with the sewing machine. Just zip right down the center. That'd be interesting. But I think I want a different base. I think I want that crocheted bit. So I'm gonna keep playing with this until I'm happy. But thank you so much for joining me. And like I said, for all the love, all the support. I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. And I know you guys hear people say that all the time, but it is genuinely true. We do, you know, none of us would be where we are without the support we have, whether it's, you know, from YouTube likes or subscriptions or purchases or just the thumbs up, just the watch hours, all of that. You know, we all need that in order to be successful on this YouTube journey thing. So I greatly appreciate you, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I think I've said that like 4 times now. I'm just trying to make sure I cover my bases.